This is Kimmi, your notary educator extraordinaire. Hey, I am in the great state of Georgia. Because people always want to know where I'm located. Y'all see my Superman curl? How's it going? Welcome to those who are watching live, those who will watch the replay, those who will listen to the podcast. Let me cut this down. All right. Hey, I'm going to give YouTube a few minutes to notify people. It is so nice here in Georgia. I thought I would sit outside for a minute. Hey, I have a job tonight. And today's topic is, are there too many notaries? Are there too many notaries? I get that question all the time. People are like, Kimmi, is it still worth being a notary in 2024, 2025? There's so many. In my area, there are 50. In my area, there are 500. People always say that. People always say that. So I'm going to give you, like I said, YouTube a few minutes to notify people. And then we're going to talk about it today. Hey guys, welcome. And I want to know your opinion. Do you think there are too many notaries? Do you think there are too many notaries? That's the question that we are talking about today. Let me know. Let me see. I think the lighting is okay. Yeah, it is so nice outside. I said I'm going outside for a few minutes and just get me some air. I used to do this all the time. Hey, welcome everybody. When my mommy was alive, me and her would sit out here. I still have a hard time saying my mom is not here, okay? It's been 2.5 years. It'll be 3 in February, and I have a hard time still processing it. I've been talking about it a lot recently, I guess because I had the anniversary of my sister's death recently. My dad's coming up. The first of the year I already mentioned is hard for me. So anyway, we won't dwell on that today, but this is what me and my mom did during COVID. I actually had a little patio. I call it a little patio, but some bricks laid, and we sat out here. And I have their set from their porch that they had, my mom and dad. So this is what I like to do: sit out here. So anyway, let's talk about are there too many notaries? Are there too many today, right this moment? Whenever you are watching this video, ask yourself the question: are there too many notaries? The answer is going to be no. There aren't enough qualified notaries. There aren't enough notaries that want a true business. There just aren't. This morning I had two jobs. I had one because I had to go about an hour away from my home to do a job. Couldn't get everybody, even though in this area, do I kind of dominate? Yeah, me and another couple people. So usually I try not to let anything pass through my hands. I'm like, when can I make it happen? Can I be there tomorrow? Can I be there tonight? What can I do to make this job happen? Okay. But the point is that there are plenty of jobs, plenty of people that need a notary, and they can't find one. I always say if I had $1 for every time somebody told me they need a notary and they can't find one. So what's the problem with this notary space? If we're saying that there aren't too many, right? Why is it that people can't find one? Because on paper, everybody is a notary. Just like on paper, there's a lot of Mary Kay representatives, right? I bet you know somebody that sells Mary Kay if you're watching this. Do you know somebody that sells Mary Kay? Right? We all know a Mary Kay representative, but are they all doing their business? Right? We all know somebody that sells Legal Shield. We all know somebody that sells insurance. We all know a realtor, right? Realtor. Sometimes people get on me about how I say realtor. I don't know. It might be a northern thing. Maybe I just don't speak right. I don't know. But we all know somebody that sells houses. Okay? Right? Right? But how many are actively doing their business? That is the question. That is the question. And even in this community, there are a lot of notaries that have their commission, but they aren't doing anything with it. So we know there are a lot of notaries on paper, but there aren't a lot of notaries actually doing their business. Why aren't they doing their business? That's the problem. That's the question. That's the real question. Everybody's a notary, okay? Everybody. But why aren't they actually doing their business, servicing clients? Why is it so hard? So I'll give you a few reasons why, and we'll talk about it. One reason why is that people don't take their business serious. They get the commission and they think that the business is just going to grow itself. I'm a notary, people are just going to start coming out, right? That's not how it works. You have to build out your business. And people give me a lot of slack, and I'll say what I do. I always say what I do is not sexy because I'm going to help you build your business literally from the ground up. I want you to know what you're doing. Then I want you to build out your business. And what do I mean by build out the business? You need to know how to price your services. You need to know if you need to have an EIN, LLC, your business name, your business email. Um, we talked about pricing, how to collect payments, all of that. So I actually have a whole course, and I'm giving you what you need right now. These are the steps that you need. But of course, I go into it deeper in the course. But these are steps that you have to build out your business. So first, you need to know what you're doing. What are your notarial duties? Do you know how to do a jurat, an acknowledgement, how to administer an oath? Do you have your supplies? You know, when you pull up, do you have extra acknowledgments? Do you have extra jurats? Do you know what to do when there is no notarial wording? All of this is what helps you to be a great notary. That's the that's the basis of your business, right? Knowing your skill, knowing your craft. Then, as I was saying, once you know how to do that, now let's get the clients. First, okay, so first we know what to do. That's our basic notarizations, right? Then we have to know, we have to have our supplies. Then, how are we going to collect our money? Do we have a receipt book? Okay, how are people going to schedule with us? How do we make appointments? How do we market? All of these different things it takes to have a successful notary business. And a lot of people just aren't willing to put in the work. And I'm going to rephrase that too. Not that they're not willing to, they don't know how to. And I think that's what the problem is today. It's not that people don't want to. A lot of people have a 9 to 5 mentality or W-2, whatever you want to call it. And if you tell people what to do, they will do it. In our mentorship program, and I'll talk a little bit about that later, but in our mentorship program, I know who is executing and doing exactly what we tell them to do step by step. They are working the plan. It is so evident. Okay? It's evident. Why? Because they're getting results. I know the recipe. I know the blueprint. I know the worksheet, step by step, what you need to be doing, the plan, whatever word you want to put there. And if you do it, it works, you know. But I can't do it for you. No one could actually do it for you. I can't go down and even sign up to be a notary for you. You have to do that. So once you do that step, though, what's next? What's next? So we're going to make that a little bit clearer because I always like to leave you with something to actually do. Let me get some of your comments, and feel free to go ahead and ask your questions, anything you may want to talk about. Today's topic, though, is, are there too many notaries? The notaries that we do have, why are we not executing? Why we are not growing? Why our businesses are stagnant? So let's talk about it. Pumpkin C, what's up, says no, because I'm procrastinating due to nervousness. Just had a signing for a will. I probably will turn it down. See, Pumpkin, that breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. Why are you turning down the signing? Why are you turning down the signing? That's an easy $75 plus. I don't even know where you're located. But a will signing, why are you turning it down? Is it because you don't know what to do? How to actually do your notarial duties? What is the problem? Please tell me why. Let's talk this out. Douglas says, hey, Kimmi. What's up, Douglas? Pumpkin says, afraid to mess up. Pumpkin, have you taken any training? And if so, what part of the training are you still not feeling comfortable with? So I'll tell you what my training consists of and my educating process, and then this is going to help you to see what you may be lacking. I teach you how to properly notarize your documents, how to get that confidence level. By the time we finish, you're looking for something to notarize. You're like, hey, I'm ready to stamp something, okay? We teach you how to fill out the journal, okay? That's so important. You need to know what goes in your journal, what supplies you need to have, what to look for on documents. You don't need to be an expert in documents, Pumpkin. You do not need to be an expert, but what you do need to be an expert in is your notarial duties. That you receive from reading your notary handbook, being properly trained. And you may have taken some training. All training is not bad training. I always say that. But you might have bought some training that you may not be needing right this second. Okay? Let's make that a little clear. What does that mean? You bought marketing training, or you bought chat GPT training. You bought remote online notary training, and you don't know how to do your basic stamp that paper. Stamp that paper, as I always say. you don't know how to do that, then yeah, I would be scared too. You know how to make it look pretty, but you don't know how to actually do your notarial duties. You could have a doctor has a beautiful doctor's office, right? He bought the office, and this is what happens in this notary space. People go out and they buy off. They get offices. They rent offices because they saw somebody else have an office. They get all these pretty shiny things and make it look all pretty, but you don't even know what you're doing. So can you imagine you have a doctor? He has went out and bought his office, and he got all his supplies. He got everything he needs, but he's not actually trained on how to do gallbladder surgery. He's a gallbladder doctor. He don't know how to do the surgery. Or you go out and buy a car with all the bells and whistles, but you don't have a driver's license. Or you don't even know how to drive. That doesn't make sense. And that happens every single day in this notary space. Every single day in this notary space. Every single day. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. People call me all day long. All day long. I got my printer. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got that. I got E&O, bonding, LLC, dot, 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 dot. But they don't even know what an acknowledgement is. Hmm. That doesn't go together. You put the cart before the horse. So what does that mean? And I used to wonder, what does that mean? I would hear that expression all the time. What's the cart before the horse? The cart before the horse. That didn't make sense to me as you're little, right? I watch a lot of Westerns, in case you didn't know. Your girl likes Bonanza. I'm a Western girl. I love all that kind of stuff. Big Valley, et cetera, right? When you think about the image of the horse and the carriage, normally the horse goes first and then the carriage. When people say you put in the carriage before the carriage in the front makes no sense. What drives it is the horse. So you got all your supplies and all this stuff, and now your business is not succeeding. It's not doing well because you don't know what to do. You put the cart before the horse. So, Pumpkin, you don't need to be afraid, okay? I'm going to encourage you, if you've not checked out our training resources, check out notaryeducatorslc.com. If you're not ready for full-blown mentorship, that's fine. At least check out Notarize Like a Pro so you can know what you're doing. That's my course where I teach you how to properly notarize documents, what to look for, common mistakes to avoid. Those courses are on sale, 60% off. Coupon code is WIN2025, WIN2025. At least check out that one course so you can get the minimum foundation to know your notarial duties, okay? And welcome to all of those of you that may be new here, because I don't want you turning down work, Pumpkin. I really don't. I really don't. I'm going to finish reading the comments because you may be putting something in here that will help us to help you. Douglas says, I've signed up and I feel comfortable with what I've learned from the courses. Yes, Douglas, I did see you sign up. Thank you. Yes, welcome. I do remember that recently. I'm glad. And that's the whole purpose of the training courses, the training library, is to help you to feel more confident. And with that confidence, you're going to want to stamp papers. You're going to want to tell people, I'm a notary and I got you, because you're confident, okay? So yes, please check out the website. The course descriptions are very thorough. Okay, so you don't have to call me and say, Kimmi, which course did I take? If you don't know anything, you always need to start with Notarize Like a Pro. There's no need for us to talk about it. We've been talking enough. Now we need to do action, okay? We need to do action. Thank you, Douglas. I appreciate the feedback too. Douglas says I need to start marketing. So guess what, Douglas? So there is a slight marketing course already with the pricing course that's in the library. So check that out. The last half of that, pricing and marketing, go together. But I actually just finished recording last night a full-blown marketing course. So it is amazing. I can't wait to introduce it. It will be part of the mentorship, and you will also be able to buy it separately. I'm hoping that will be out by next Monday, okay? So for mentorship, though, really quick, and I'm going to get the rest of your comments, we are having a special meetup on Friday night. So we already have a meeting on Thursday. Thursday's session is about how to conclude a loan signing, I believe. And then Friday, we're going to do a 2025 look ahead and see, hey, what do we need to do to get these notary business popping? Let's do it. What do we need to do? What are your goals? What are your personal goals? What are my goals is for my business? So we're going to just talk it out on Friday. So if you're not a member, feel free to join us. Join now so you can be a part of it. It's coming up on Friday, and hopefully that help get a lot of you going for 2025. So yeah, the marketing course is coming, but there is a slight marketing course already there, Douglas, and also on the channel I have videos about marketing too. But the full blown marketing course is coming hopefully by Monday. We just got to get it edited and uploaded. So I'll be doing a full live on that once I get it out. So Pumpkin says Illinois. I haven't did one since 2022. Yeah, yeah, Pumpkin. I just, like I said, I want you to get some training because I don't want you passing up money. It makes no sense to have all of your stuff. And I'm not beating you up because life happens. I know a lot of you are working full time. I've been able to transition to full time doing this notary space because I do everything. I don't just do regular notary work. I don't just do loan signings. I do field inspections. I do translating of documents, apostilles. I've taken it upon myself to learn all of these, and they're all included in the mentorship for the flat rate of $47. You can leave at any time. So I would highly recommend that you don't just join it and say, I'm going to watch all the videos in one day. I don't want you to join under that. I want you to join. If you want to, you can. But I really want you to join with the intent of developing and growing your business. That's what I want you to grow with. You can come and watch the videos. You can watch my YouTube videos for free. And the trainings will teach you how to be a notary, how to build your business. So it's an excellent training program. I don't put my name on anything that's not. But I really want you to grow and thrive, grow your business, be profitable. That's what I want for you, okay? So Pumpkin says, I haven't. See, you need some training. I would love to sign up for your trainings. Well, just think about it. We're not going anywhere. We've been here forever. Nothing's changed. So check out notaryeducatorsllc.com, okay? notaryeducatorsllc.com. All right, let's see what Deneen says. Deneen says, hey, Kimmy, busy with these field inspections, but need to branch out to other areas. Want to add loan signing in nursing homes, etc. Yes, Deneen, I highly recommend it too. That's how you have a profitable business, not just being able to do one thing. Because field inspections are great. I do them all day. I did one the other day. I have two scheduled for tomorrow. So I use those as filler jobs, I call them too. So they may not pay a lot sometimes. If they pay $50, that's $50 at less than an hour. I mean, most field inspection jobs only take, 10 minutes. So for those of you who may not know the field inspection, I have a slight piece about that in my specialty course. The field inspections, what kind of supplies and stuff you need typically. But the field inspection jobs, they don't take that long. I had one where they wanted me to go out and just take a picture. I have a video, it's in the course too. They wanted me to go out and just take a picture of a sign that had been repaired at night to make sure it illuminated. And they paid me $50 for that. Okay, I run up there and take a picture. It was literally up the street. And those checks start rolling in. So, if you get 50 here, 50 there, 100 here, 125, 50, it adds up. $10, $50 jobs is $500. Could that pay your car note? Could $500 pay something for you? Could it pay a cell phone bill plus a cable bill and light bill? Maybe. 500, maybe. Maybe. Could an extra $500 do something for you? So I don't always think about trying to get all the money. That's the other thing with notaries, okay? And we just having frank conversation. We're greedy. We watched a YouTube video that said don't leave your house under $150. I too fell into that trap when I first started my business. And then finally I was like, girl, you ain't getting no jobs. You better take that $30 job. And I did. So I started thinking, okay, 30 times 10 is 300. I ain't doing nothing right now. 300 is better than nothing. So, and at the time I was working at the hospital, and I started during COVID. So I don't consider myself a COVID notary because I've been a notary off and on for 20 years. But I did really start my business during COVID, but I don't call myself a COVID notary. And I don't think you should call yourself that either. I just don't. You're a notary. Don't matter when you started, okay? So congratulations though, Deneen, on getting those field inspections. And then also you want to think about, like you said, adding loan signing in nursing homes. So you probably want to check out the mentorship program for all the training on how to execute those. I have the estate/trust package already. The training for that. I have the specialty course that goes in deeply into how to do nursing homes, hospitals, jails, etc. So all of those courses will prepare you, okay? Pumpkin says, I work almost 70 hours a week and I forgot to keep up with my notary business. Yeah, my supplies are pretty. My best friend lifted my t-shirts and pretty bag in 2021. I know she is disappointed. Oh, wait a minute. What you mean she stole it from you? Is that what you mean? Pumpkin, is that what you said? Your friend stole your bag when you said she lifted it from you? I'm just curious. Let me know if that's what you mean. Douglas says, how do you get into field inspection? So I recommend, I've always worked with, well, I got a couple companies, but the main one that's always hiring is Metro Inspections. And they've not mind that I share their name. I typically don't even name drop here because when I first started my channel, I had somebody say, we didn't ask you to advertise for us. And that went bad real quick because everybody started blowing up their inbox. So if they come back and tell me to stop it, I will. But I like Metro Inspections. So you just sign up and they call you. There's another company out there, and I've not bought anything from them. It's called Society of Field Inspectors, I believe is the name of the group. You can look at their website, but I don't buy anything from them. I'm just giving you that disclaimer. I don't work for them. I've never bought anything. I just look at the companies that they have, okay? Pumpkin says, I have had signings but no training since 2021. Yeah, you might need a refresher, Pumpkin. And again, y'all gonna give me my blood pressure. And I had this happen recently. Don't take signings. Don't take signings. Don't take signings. I'm not being discouraging. I'm not being negative. Do not take signings and you do not know what you are doing. If you've not been trained, if you do not feel comfortable, do not take a signing and then try to call me or call anybody. Go on to Facebook. What does this document mean? Putting pictures in Facebook. What is this? What is that? No, no, and no. I would not tell you to go drive a car and you don't know how to drive a car. Would you give your child car keys and they don't know how to drive? Don't take these people long packages and you don't know how to stamp a paper. Okay? And again, I'm not being negative. I just want you to deliver in excellence, right? I want you to be the notary where they want to call you back. All right? So, again, I'm not beating you up, but stop taking these assignments and you don't know what you are doing. That will get you blackballed. That will get you blacklisted. And don't think you can take these assignments, and this is going to be my new tangent because somebody said it in my chat the other day. And again, I'm not no shade, and this was their opinion. Everybody's entitled to one. But we are not taking assignments and say, oh, I'll just call a lender and let them help me. I'll just let them help me through 150 pages. No, you won't, because you won't work again. They're going to help you through that assignment, but they're not going to call you back because they need that document signed, okay? That's just real talk because somebody said that recently last week. Y'all know I went on a tangent. Oh, I'll just take the assignment. I'll just take the assignment and then I'll call the lender. Really? The lender gonna walk you through 150 pages? Nope. The lender think you should already have that done. You can call and ask about a document. You can call and ask about two. But if you call and ask the lender about 50 documents that need to be executed, they're gonna be like, what in the world? Don't call her again. Note to self, don't call him again. We're joking about it, but it's real talk. And somebody said that when you don't need no training, just call a lender. Or you don't need no training, just go to Facebook. What? What and what? That doesn't even sound right when I say it. My skin crawls. Okay. Denise says, I only do commercial properties. They pay better. Cool. Cool. Pumpkin says, beats a zero. That's true. Something is better than nothing. Denise says she needs to do her Google page. Yes. Google is the #1 way that I get business. I would highly recommend that you get your Google pages together. I really do. If you need help with that, we're actually building out websites now. We will build your Google page for you if you need some help. There's an actual Google My Business course within the mentor program. We got you covered when I tell you A to Z on everything you need for your business. Everything you need to start your business. And if you don't want to do it yourself, then you can hire us to do it. We'll do it for you. We'll do your Google page for you. We'll also do your website for you. Brianna says, hey, Kimmi, hope. Hold on. Let me go back. Brianna says, hey, Kimmy, hope you're well. I am doing well today. I'm sitting outside. I have a job tonight. It's a trust signing. She says she has her own witness, and then she hesitated. So I'm like, do you have it or do you not have it? So I hope she don't wait to the last minute, because she was like, well, I want to, if I have to pay somebody, I really want to pay her. And I was like, that's cool, but I just need to know the witness is going to be there, and make sure your documents are completed before I get there, because the other day I showed y'all that power of attorney um, apostille that I was doing for Nicaragua. That was yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday, because I was supposed to take it yesterday. No, that was Monday. I was supposed to take it on Monday. And then come to find out, it was 2 sentences in the document that are not correct. Well, of course, the husband is out of town traveling. So now we got to wait till the weekend for him to get back in town. The wife was like, well, can I just come over there and sign it and initial it? No, you cannot. No, and no, and no, you cannot. So she wanted to just make the changes, and then she signed it. And then she reached out to the people over in Nicaragua, and they told her, no, you cannot do that, because the signature on the ID needs to match the signature on the paperwork. So I wasn't going to let her do that anyway, because I'm a notary extraordinaire, right? Brianna says, hey, Kimmy, hope you're doing well. Before you did your first notarization, did you get to witness one? I would like to see one before I get out there myself. Brianna, with proper training, you don't have to get out there and see one. You don't, honey. You don't. You just need proper training. And your question let me know that you don't feel confident, and I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel confident. You don't have to see one. I guarantee you. The way we teach you, I will go over it even in the videos. It's like you and I sitting in the room, and you will know how to properly notarize. That's why it is called Notarize Like a Pro. It is my #1 selling course. 5 stars. It really is. Check out the reviews. Reviews, I was going to say they don't lie, but sometimes they might be misleading. But my reviews are true, factual. They're not paid for. So check out the reviews on Notarize Like a Pro. And that's why I was telling the person earlier, at least start out with Notarize Like a Pro. At least learn how to properly notarize, and then come back and buy the Build Your Business course, or then come back and get the estate slash trust package course, so you can be an expert in your field. So to answer your question, though, did I see a notarization before I got started? I was a notary, remember, so this wasn't new to me. When I started during COVID, the business part of it, that was new to me. I didn't know you can make money being a notary. I ain't have a clue, y'all. When they say it's the best kept secret, you see, even when I say it, I'm like, it's a secret. I didn't know you can make money as a notary. I didn't know that part. I've been a notary off and on for 20 years, so the part of actually doing notarizations did not frighten me. Okay, but what did frighten me, being truly transparent, is I was a work notary, and many of you are work notaries. And when we say a work notary around here at Notary Educators, we mean your job told you to go get your notary stamp. They push papers in front of you, and you just stamp them. You don't know why, no rhyme, no reason, no nothing. Okay, so I was a work notary. I was a work notary. Then when I started my business in 2019, I became a business owner. I became a business notary. Okay, a owner of a notary business versus just a notary for work, where they just sticking papers in front of me. I didn't know what it was. I just click, 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 sign, stamp, sign, stamp, sign, stamp. We did have a journal that belonged to the bank. I used to work at the bank. And we just stamped it. I didn't really ask too many questions. I didn't even know what questions to ask. I didn't even know what to ask. To be honest with you, I just signed the paper. So, and even if I did ask questions, they probably wasn't going to be able to answer them themselves, because they just a banker. They didn't know nothing about notarizations. They didn't know, should the person be under oath? They didn't know what subscribe and sworn meant. What did it mean to execute? It just meant get this paper signed. So I was a work notary. So I wasn't afraid of the actual notarization piece. So that's why I said transparency is, though, when I became a business owner and now I'm doing this for myself, and I'm getting phone calls from strangers, general notary work, I'm like, what she say she need again? What kind of document is that? And I'm big on faking it till you make it, in the sense that once you have a little knowledge, okay, not just get out there and just start. Don't just start faking from the beginning. But I had a client that called me one day, and she said, I need to get a codicil did, and a codicil completed. And I was like, a what? So I'm on Google, y'all. By this point, I've been having my business for a while, so I know what to do. So I'm looking on Google. I'm like, what's a codicil? I talk about that in my state training also, just FYI. But I'm going to tell you what it is right now because you know how I do. A codicil is just an adjustment or amendment to a will. That's all. But I didn't know what it was, so I had to look it up. So I Googled it, and I'm telling my client, sure, I can do that. Because I know I can notarize anything, right? I don't care what the piece of paper is. And that's how I want you to be. I don't even really need to know what the paper is. I like to know in advance because I need to know if I need witnesses. I need to know in advance so I can price it accordingly. Because depending on how many witnesses I need, I think about all that when I go into my pricing, right? But technically, I can notarize a piece of toilet paper, and I got the YouTube video right here on the channel to show you how to do it too. So I'm not worried about what kind of paper it is once I get the basic skills. No more than a surgeon. If you got a good surgeon, he don't need to know all this. He need to look at your file before you get there, of course. But the heart is where the heart is, where the heart is, right? It don't matter if you black, blue, brown, green, alien. The heart is always, unless you, what's his name? Um, Stark. I think his heart was in the middle. Iron Man. But other than that, the human heart is wherever the human heart is. I'm not a doctor, so okay. So a doctor is a doctor is a doctor. If you know how the eye, if you got a good doctor, it don't matter. Even if he's not an eye doctor and he's had some training, the eye is always in the same spot. The eye is always right there. So a piece of paper is always a piece of paper to me. I don't care what the piece of paper is. I'm gonna get it done. Okay. If it can be notarized, I'm gonna do it. So I don't care what the name of it is. And that's what I try to teach you guys too. Don't worry about what kind of document it is. It don't matter. Do you know what to do with the piece of paper? Okay? And even animal doctors know the eye of a human, and the eye is an eye is an eye. A piece of paper is a piece of paper is a piece of paper. It don't matter if it's a loan mod, if it's a home equity. It don't matter if it's a seller's package, buyer's package. It don't matter. It's a piece of paper. You're a notary. Figure it out with proper training. Okay. So, Pumpkin says gifted. Shay Bay. Shay Bay, welcome, welcome. The tangent was well worth listening to. I appreciate it. Thank you. Douglas says, and do. Okay. Joe Friday, what's up? And welcome, Shay Bay. I don't know that I've seen your name before. Douglas says, okay, and do. Joe Friday says, good afternoon. What's up, Joe Friday? How you doing? How you doing? We got a lot of people that have joined. What other questions do we have today? My neighbor's walking. What other questions? Hello. How are you? What other questions do we have? What other questions? Oh, even being nice. See, I've not seen her before. I'm like, who is she? But always be nice to everybody. Your neighbors could be your clients. So actually, I'm going to tell y'all a short story while I wait. If y'all got any questions, go ahead. The kids are getting off the bus for school. If y'all have any questions, feel free, because I see we got 25 people. Listen to this, y'all. So one of my neighbors, right, we had a little issue. She's down the street because she let her dog out all the time. So I had to call the Gwinnett County on her, call the police, right? Anyway, her son needed a notary. So I don't know if she realized where he was going. So he comes down. I act like nothing ever happened. I act like I never called the police on them. I act like I ain't never had no issue with them or nothing. Oh, the lady was walking to get her kid. So I just act normal. He's just a regular client to me. So guess what? So he comes down here. So she had to come the next time he had a document that needed to be notarized. So she had to come to my house. So I guess she figured I was going to be bugging out, right? I wasn't going to trip out with her. Whatever happened in the past with that issue, it was handled to me. Now, she could have still been mad because I've driven past her house several times and she don't even speak. So that's another story. So anyway, after we did the notarization, she came here. I was normal. I act like I didn't even remember who she was because they're a couple houses over. And now he's a regular client. He called me the other day. He wanted me to help him fill out some documents for custody of his child. The mother, all the documents that he's been doing has to do with the child. Hello, everybody. Hi, kitties. All the documents that he's been bringing. Hi, boys. How y'all doing? Good. Y'all have a good day. Sometimes kids don't have nobody to talk to them when they get home. Y'all always try to say hi when I'm sitting out here. Me and my mom would do that all the time. I miss her. Okay, so anyway, really quick. So, I would still be professional when they were coming to get their documents notarized. And he was going through something with the baby's mother. The baby's mother. He always said, "My baby mama." He's so funny. But anyway, he would just the way he would say it would be hilarious because he speaks another language. So it'd just be funny the way he would say it to me. He sounds so cute, and he always on 100, just hyper person. So, and then he calls me the other day. He said, "Hey, can you do my documents? Because the baby's mother decided that she's going to give him full custody." And like I told him, I don't do documents like that. I wouldn't dare. So I don't encourage you either to prepare documents for your clients. Will I prepare some documents? Something basic. They have to already have it already typed up. I might have to retype it for them or something like that. But there's a very fine line between notaries preparing documents and then being the notary. You never want somebody to be able to come back and say you did something incorrectly. We don't even advise them on what type of certificate they need on their document. Okay, if you don't know what certificate is, you probably need to be my notary mentorship. But I'll tell you what it is. Certificate is the actual verbiage for notaries. What the verbiage is. All right, Cecil. Hey, Cecil. Cecil says, if Empower was a person, it's you, Kimmi. Oh, you're so sweet. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Douglas says, so do I need to get Arizona Mission Insurance to really get going? Douglas, you are in my mentorship program. I know you haven't had a chance to watch all the videos yet, but that would be a part of the business. Actually, I talk about that in Notarize Like a Pro, the very first course I recommend. And I talk about that in the Build Your Business course. And the answer is going to be yes. Yep. Before you start notarizing documents, I want you to have insurance. You would not drive a car without insurance. I say the same thing, guys. I'm never going to change. Mm-mm. Cecily. Cecily? I knew I didn't say your name right. Cecily? Is that it? Cecily? Cecily. Yes. And I'm sorry, Cecily. Yes. Douglas. So yes, you must have insurance prior to stamping documents. Now, a family friend or something, okay, maybe. And I did that before. I did do a couple of family friends before. Like Tyson. Oh, Cicely. Oh, okay, Cicely. Girl. Sorry. Thank you, Cicely. Sorry about that. That really helped. Yeah, I apologize. So anyway, but back to that insurance though. Yeah, I want you to have insurance. Now let's talk about that because I was gonna do a whole topic on that, and Jeffrey kind of discouraged me. But since you brought it up, we're gonna do it. It might have been something else because I'm always talking about something. But anyway, with this errors and omission insurance, just because you have insurance, guys, that don't mean you don't need training. And I want to be clear about that too, because a lot of people say, well, I got errors and omission insurance in case I mess up. Do you drive a car with the intent of if I have an accident, I got car insurance? I don't. I do not. When I get in that car, I'm taking every effort to make sure that I'm not causing an accident. I'm not in an accident. I have to drive for myself, the person in front of me, the person in the back of me, person on the side of me, person in front of me. All four. Because I ain't trying to get hit. I don't even want your insurance covering me. I don't feel like being in no car accident. So if it means that I take a little extra caution, then that's just what I'm going to do. Do you understand what I mean when I say that? Do you understand what I mean? So some people feel like, well, I got insurance. Well, I got insurance. If the house burned out, I got insurance. They don't lock the front door, I got insurance. No, forget that. I'm gonna lock my front door. I'm gonna put my alarm on. I'm gonna do everything my due diligence to make sure I don't even want to file a claim. I don't want my insurance to go up. So the same thing with your notary insurance. Don't think of it as, well, I can mess up these documents because I got insurance. I don't have to know what I'm doing because I have insurance. No, that is so faulty reasoning. I don't even know where that kind of mentality comes from. But some of that is just who we are in our personal lives. Because in my personal life, I don't play around too much when it comes to my finances and being about my business. If I need to have car insurance, I'm going to drive my vehicle with car insurance. I can imagine being on Judge Judy. The sun is just coming out. I hope it's not too bad. Let me see. Can I turn around? I could turn in the chair a little bit. I could not imagine. I'm going to hang out a few more minutes. But I couldn't imagine being on Judge Judy and not having no car insurance. And people be on there all day long. I might as well leave it like this and be comfortable. Can y'all see me okay? Yeah, you know, I don't have no car insurance. This is a nice selfie stick. It's long. It's a nice selfie stick. Yeah, people be on Judge Judy talking about I don't have no car insurance. What you doing driving the car? That's what she always say. Or even worse than that, the person that you let somebody drive your car, and you buy a car for somebody rather, and they don't have a driver's license or insurance. That's on Judge Judy all day. I've been watching a lot of Judge Judy at night. That's how I unwind. Well, not right before I go to bed because it'd be crunk. It'd be too excited, too loud sometimes. I'm trying to de-stress, so I had to cut her off. But when I want to get into some of them cases and just kind of think about what Judge Judy talking about. But it's so funny though, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're not relying on our insurance as I don't in place of training. Insurance, Arizona Mission Insurance does not take the place of it just does not take the place of proper training. It just doesn't. So you're never gonna hear me say, yeah, you got insurance, you're good to go. Wrong. You still need to know what you're doing. Okay, what other questions do we have? I see we have a few more people that joined. So while I am here in the flesh, I'll tell you about the mentorship program really quick. So mentorship, what is it? It is called the Notary Business Success Mentor Program. It is just that. We take you from beginning to end. You have access to over 14 trainings that are designed specifically to get you going in your notary business. They're not a lot of fluff. It ain't a whole lot of rigmarole. You get exactly what you need to start your business. You learn how to properly notarize estate documents. You learn how to do specialty general notary work, ink fingerprinting, translation services, apostilles right now. Also, excuse me, loan signing agent is also included. And then we have tip sheets that you can print. Most people in the training, well, quite a few, have made like little folders with their little tip sheets and notes that we've given you to succeed out there. Then weekly, we have live sessions every week. Every week. This week, we're having two because we're having a session Thursday night. And then we're having a session on Friday where we're preparing for 2025 as a group. Okay, it's gonna be everything's by Zoom. Doesn't matter what state you're in. All states are welcome, because all your documents are not going to originate in your state. As I mentioned earlier, you need to know how to notarize even a piece of toilet paper. Okay, because you're gonna get that call one day. It might be a piece of notebook paper, but it'll be a document where it doesn't have notarial wording. Do you know what to do with it? Is the point. So also included in mentorship are the replays. Of course, if you miss a live session, you can always go back and catch up. And the benefit that you get from joining today is you get the benefit from all the recordings that we already have put out, the sessions. So you don't have to start it at a certain time. There's not where it's going to be a 10-week and then you can come and join it. No, you start today, wherever you are. Start today. You don't have to wait. The course is designed for wherever you are. You hop in and fit in, and we got you. The most important piece I think about the core mentorship program is the group me. You can ask questions there. If you have an assignment, you can get real-time help. If you're going through some of the training, something's not clear, So it's just amazing course. It really is. The reviews have been amazing. I'm trying to get somebody, a virtual assistant, because I need some help at this point with archiving everything, the reviews, and putting it in a nice way so everybody can see everything. I just really don't have time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and probably have to hire somebody on Fiverr. I've been working with a company called Pineapple. I thought they were going to come through. They have not. So I need somebody at this point to help me to grow my business. So I'm trying to help you grow your business. If you're stuck and don't know what to do, I also need somebody to help me with my business. So business, that's where we are. So yep, we'll see. Any other questions before I head out? Any other questions? I have a few more minutes, and then I need to find something to eat because I'm starving. And I got a 6 o'clock tonight. I was telling y'all about that earlier. Oh, really quick too. If you're not ready for mentorship, no worries. You can buy the courses once again on sale, 60% off. Coupon code is WIN2025. Pick and choose what's best for you. WIN2025 is the coupon code. And then also there is the Start Your Notary Business book. No matter what state you are in, there's one for Alabama, Alaska, California, Georgia. All 50 states have their own book. So check that book out, and that'll also help give you a nice overview of the business, and then you can double back. Somebody had bought the course the other day, and I always ask, how did you find us, in the little information thing. And he was like, from the book. I was like, okay, cool. Cool. So check out the book. It'll actually give you a great foundation. That way you can know what you're getting into. Because a lot of times you've watched a YouTube video, you've watched me, and then it's like, okay, I'm just going to be a notary. No, it's better if you take your time. When people even call me for like intake call when we used to do those, and I'm like, nope, stop everything, go buy the book first. Get the ebook, $7, and find out what you're hopping into, and then come back. We love to be your trainers, your educators. There's no doubt about it. But I really want you to know what you're getting into. So I'm not running away nowhere. I've been here all these years. I pray I could be here some more. I was getting out the car earlier and my leg just went out on me. I was like, what the heck is this? Every day it'd be a new pain. I'm just like, oh my goodness. It was kind of frightening the way my leg felt. All right, PL. Welcome, PL. PL says, hey, Kimmi, do you think the impending immigration policy will affect apostilles? Well, I know there should be more of them because people are going to be trying to get their stuff together, right? They have to send over there for their birth certificates, or they have to send over there for documents, or maybe they're living here. So let me tell you what apostille is for those who don't know really quick. Really quick. Chanel, the ebook is on Amazon, but actually everything is at notaryeducatorsllc.com under the book collection, okay? You can find the ebook at Notary Educators LLC, and then look under book collection. It's right there for you. And then scroll down to your state, okay? The link in the description is not active. What? Which one, Chanel? Don't tell me that. It's not active? Which link? Tell me which link you're referring to. Oh, the description here on YouTube. Oh, go to the website, honey. I'm gonna check this out when I get off this live. Thank you for telling me that, though. I appreciate it. Let me know if that's what you're referring to, Chanel. The link here in the description box. Let me know if that's what you're referring to, please. And I do appreciate you letting me know. That's how I'm able to grow. So back to that really quick though. That question about apostilles and immigration. What happens with apostilles is it's a document leaving the United States going to another country that needs a higher level of authentication, right? So that's never going to change. My state sends out a report monthly of the number of transactions that are apostilles that are processed. And I actually want to get more of that business. I'm like, I'll be doggone if over 400,000 leave the state of Georgia, excuse me, monthly, and I'm not getting that many. Okay, so 2025, I'm gonna be all about apostilles again. So since 2022, I think one of my goals has been to learn the apostille business, and I'm much better at it than I was when I first started. I was afraid of those. Now you talking about being afraid of something? I was afraid, but now I've done a couple of DC ones, and I'm like, okay. Now I do have Angela in my back pocket. She been helping me, but she can be in yours too. So being a part of mentorship. So, but I actually have been learning them though. I really have. And Ladero, shout out to Ladero. He's helped me with a couple of questions and stuff. He and I kind of talk sometimes. So, yeah. So I don't think it's going to affect it. If anything, it's going to help it. I really do. Because everybody ain't leaving this country in one fell swoop. It's just impossible. That's not going to happen. So don't worry. I wouldn't lose no sleep over it. Don't work in the government. It's not a government channel. I'm not political. None of that. But there's no way. So I'm not worried about my business being affected. If anything, it should grow. Denise says, I noticed some of the courses have an expiration date. They don't have an expiration date, Denise. And could you tell me what you're referring to so I can check that out, please? But the courses are yours once you purchase them. I'm sorry, I got a little tickle in my throat. Yeah, there is no expiration date on the courses. Once you purchase them, you own them, okay? On the mentorship is different, but there's not an expiration date when you purchase. So please tell me what you're talking about. Chanel's talking about the ebook, the link. Denise says, meaning you buy the course and it's only good for 60 days, etc. I saw a message on the one of the courses I purchased. Did you buy, first of all, when did you buy that, Denise? And did you do the rental? Because we did have a rental option. I had that removed recently. There was a rental option. Can you let me know when did you purchase this? And Gumroad is doing some things, so I don't know if they came up with something that I don't know about. When did you purchase the course that you're referring to, please? I'm going to go back and check too. Let me kind of screenshot this so I can. Oh, I'm going to try to screenshot this so I can see your name. Ugh. It won't let me screenshot while I'm live. Hold on. There we go. I want to screenshot it so I can look at it when I get off this live. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, so let me know. Let me know that because I'm not familiar with that. That's not how it's been working for the last 4 years. So that's what I said for the ebook. Yes. Okay, thank you. I will look at that. So go over right now to notaryeducatorsllc.com and find your state under the book collection. And I'm going to look at the link when I finish. Head it right on over to make the purchase. That's what. Okay, thank you, Chanel. And thank you for your purchase too. I appreciate it. Ani, what's up? What's up? Ani says, hello, Kimmi. I can officially say I've completed my first apostille. Great. Yes. Congratulations. I am so excited for you. What country was it? And what type of document? Ani's been with us for a minute and she's been progressing and she did her first apostille. Yay. Tell me what country and what kind of document. And did you make your money? You ain't got to tell me how much, but you could just say yes. Did you make your money? Denise says, no rental. I'm checking my emails. Thank you, Denise. Ani says, why did you have it removed? I love the part of renting the courses. Yes, Ani. So what happened with the rental courses? One, I didn't know that Gumroad had that feature removed. Gumroad had already removed it, but it was still on my product selection. So I decided we put the courses back on sale. And what happens, sometimes people say, you know what, I really need to watch it a little bit more. So that's why I was like, you know what, the prices are reduced enough. Just buy it, own it, be done with it. So yeah, so that option is gone now. Sorry about that. But I didn't know they had already removed it anyway. They just hadn't gotten around to my file. So that was kind of weird. But me and Gumroad been kind of duking it out. But they seem to want my business and are trying to help me to get things corrected. I see we have quite a few people. I think somebody's burning leaves. That's what I think while I'm coughing a little bit. I feel a tickle. And I was at Chick-fil-A earlier and somebody was smoking and oh my God, the smoke was all in my throat. So I'm really hoping that that wasn't why I'm still coughing right now because it was bad. It was really bad. My Superman curl is cracking me up. All right, yeah, Ani. So sorry about that. And sometimes you have to make business decisions in your business. I'm not talking about you, Ani, but just a this is just always a tip that people aren't always excited about. So sometimes you'll see, well, hey, I need to go back and change that because everybody want it this way. You know what I'm saying? So you'll determine what needs to stay, and then you'll determine um what needs to change. You know, is that a good business move or was it a bad business move? Just ask Shar, how are you? What's up? What's up? How are you doing too? Long time no see. Yes, just ask Shar. I have not been doing my business channel. I saw you over there. You was really representing. I appreciate it. I have not been doing my weight loss channel. I just bit off more than I could chew. I really did. So, and then I was like, with YouTube, I really wanted to try to do those other two channels as another business. And it's not that I can't, but it just takes time. And my primary focus is my notary business. It really is. And that's what I love. And I could talk about that all day without even thinking. Sometimes I'm on my weight channel. I got to think about what I'm going to say. It's a little bit more intense. And my business channel, I could talk about that all day too. So I really might focus on that one. And I've been torn about just getting rid of the weight channel, but I got almost 500 subscribers. So half of me like, girl, that's crazy. You halfway to 1,000. So I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know about that. I got to think about it. Ani says the country was the Philippines and the document was a POA. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. The Philippines is part of the Hague agreement. For those of you who don't know, there are countries that are part of the Hague that make the process super easy peasy. Then there are other countries that are non-Hague. Now that's a couple more steps. What? Ani said she charged $350. Girl, you did that. And don't forget, she's in a different state too, a really good state. Girl, Ani, congratulations. That is amazing. Girl. I need to increase my prices. Well, see, this is the thing in Atlanta though. So I'm in Atlanta. Ani's, I think, up north, like more north, like New York, Jersey, whatever. We don't need to know exactly where you are. So she could charge that. But here in Atlanta, the going rate is about $195 a page. There's a company in Atlanta that does it for like $195. So I try to be competitive. Deneen says bought June 16th, 3 courses. So what are you saying, Deneen? Let me know. I'm gonna go back and look into that for you too. Just as Shar says, keep that channel. Just do some uploads, inspirational tips of the day or week. Okay, I appreciate it for real. Cause I even on that channel I got 314 subscribers, I think. So I mean, my little business tips, people did like them because I do know business. Also, I could talk about that all day long, but sometimes it's just time constraints. So like you said, I might could do a little batch recording for that channel because I've been going live over here just about every day. I don't usually do it on the weekends unless I get a burst of energy. But Monday through Friday, that's when I'm gonna go live every day because it's just like Clark Howard, Dave Ramsey, who else go live? The View. The View is live every single day, right? So this is my business. This is what I do. So if I'm not out stamping a document, I need to be over here. Okay? I need to be talking to y'all. Thank you, Just Ask Shard. I really appreciate that. I really do. Ani says, but the person was disabled. Oh, did that make your notarization challenging, Ani? Is that why you're mentioning that? The person being disabled, was the notarization a little challenging? Let me know. And then I'm gonna get ready to head out of here, guys. We got about 3 minutes and I gotta go find me something to eat. Yeah. But I have enjoyed chatting with you all. I enjoy these earlier chats. I seem like you all do too. We have more people here, maybe, you know. Ani, tell me about that right quick and then we're gonna wrap it up. So why did you mention the person was disabled? Did that make, again, the notarization harder? Were they legally blind or what was the disability? I'm just trying to see what what tip we can learn from that because I'm sure you mentioned it for a reason. All right, Douglas, see you later. And again, welcome to the program. I'll see you either Thursday or Friday or both, okay? At the live, okay. I'm going to head out too. I was going to give Ani just a second to see if she could respond right quick. And if not, we'll find out next time. Take care, Douglas. All right. All right, Ani. Well, we're going to catch up with Ani next time. I'm going to go check on, here we go. Learning lessons. Hold on. Learning lessons. Pay attention to your state laws. Hey, Ramona. Let's see. Ramona says, hey, Kimmi, I'm interested in being your virtual assistant. Please let me know how I may reach out to you. Thank you in advance. NotaryEducatorsLLC.com at Gmail, please, Ramona. Yeah. And if you have a website, if you can send it over, please. NotaryEducatorsLLC.com. I mean, well, yeah, you can contact us there too, but NotaryEducatorsLLC at gmail.com is the email address. Okay. All right. Thank you. I look forward to hearing what you have to offer. And again, send your email on your website. I'll look at it. Okay. All right, guys. Until next time, I want to thank you all for joining me. Again, I'm Kimmi, Notary Life with Kimmi, and Notary Educators Training Team. Bye. Much success. All right. You too, Just Ask Shar. Have a great week. And check out Just Ask Shar too. She has a YouTube channel. Bye, Vivian. Thank you all. Bye, Cicely. Okay. Have a good day, y'all. Bye. Oh, hold on. Let me get Ani. Ani says state laws require a disabled person to use a mark, to use an X as their mark, not the index finger. And she used her index finger, so it was a learning lesson. Oh, so that's why you were saying that. Okay. You see how you need to know your state laws, everybody? You need to know your state laws. So she couldn't use one finger, but she could use another finger. Interesting. Interesting. Very good. Nice learning tip. All right, guys. Keep it up, Ani. Bye, everybody. Bye, Ramona. Thank you all.